First, notice how this interface provides nearly every Claude model or AI engine, including Sonnet and Opus versions 4.5 through 4.8, alongside the newest Gemini 3.5 and GPT 5.1, which process your complex data requests. In version 5.4, you even get GPT 5.5, the advanced AI model that generates intelligent responses. First, notice that GitLab offers a 30-day free trial for the ultimate plan, allowing us to test premium features for 1 month. Next, we will use the Claude Opus 4.8 and 4.7 AI models completely for free. Next, I'll click the Continue with GitLab button. I can also select Sign in with Google to log in. To start this simple procedure, just sign in with your Google account to move forward. The verification code arrived, so I will confirm it. I have received the verification code, or security numbers, and the email is confirmed. Now select your role, or user type, from this screen. I am selecting Software Developer for an individual user profile. I want to explore, so please select your current country from the drop-down menu, which is a clickable list. Simply enter any company name you like. Type Vermatech icon into the field and then click the Continue to GitLab button. If a warning alert appears, simply click the Set a Password button to choose a secret security code, ensuring your personal account information remains safe from unauthorized access. Simply log in when the sign-in prompt appears on your screen. Next, another verification code arrived for me, and I will paste that security pin into this input field now. Now, return to this browser tab and refresh it once to reload the current website data. Next, you should head back to the Project section. After clicking on Project, I will cut this section to remove it, and then you will see 2 distinct options or available choices. First, selecting Create Subproject Subgroup will generate a new nested group or subfolder here. First, I'll select Create Blank Project and enter TestYT as the name. Next, check Initialize Repository, which is your digital storage folder, with a README file to add an introductory text document. And finally, you must click the Create Project button. Okay, I will first select this good 4.8 model, or AI engine. Next, I will enter a prompt, which is a text instruction. And then we will test the system to show you exactly how it performs right now. I gave a simple prompt, or instruction, for a snake game. Let's observe the AI's output response. Let us observe its response, or system feedback. And since the Approve option or Permission button has appeared, I will click Approve. The developer made this premium UI, or user interface, fully functional while explaining how WASD, the standard keyboard controls, move your character. Locate the Merge One button on your screen and click it to combine these separate elements. If that option is missing, navigate to the sidebar and select Code, the section containing project files. Then click Merge Request, a tool for integrating updates, to reveal the pending submission. Essentially, a formal proposal to combine a developer's changes into the main project. Notice the Verify option here to confirm your identity. You may use it, then simply click Merge here to combine these separate files into a single unified record. Okay, next, navigate into your main repository, your project's central data storage folder. Notice that your HTML file, the document used to build web pages, has now been successfully created here. Because here, the software creates 2 branches, or independent code paths. Notice how the code moves into the second branch, an independent development line, where we perform a merge to combine changes, so the entire codebase, or the complete collection of source files, is simply integrated. Now let's execute or run this code or instructions to test how it turned out. So once you click here, you will see here that you can clone this, which simply means making an exact copy, okay? First, visit webid.press to open the browser-based editor. Then, utilize SSH secure connections or HTTP web protocols to access the project within Visual Studio Code. You can also download this compressed zip file. So I'm clicking it to start the transfer. My compressed zip file is downloading. Now, I will click the three-dot menu to show you the saved location. Let's see how to access or open this inside the web ID. If an error message appears, simply click Reload to refresh the page immediately. First, observe the index.html file appearing here, which acts as the main structure for your website. Notice how the complete set of programming instructions, or code, was generated entirely by the Claude Opus 4.8 model you selected earlier, or whichever specific artificial intelligence engine you chose for this task. The interface, or screen, will appear here, and you can easily modify or change any settings without any difficulty. After the download completes, you can still customize or edit everything. Next, you can take any player ID or account into the anti-gravity bike, which is a vehicle that floats effortlessly mid-air. I'll now navigate to the Downloads directory, a storage folder, and open this. I'll extract or unzip this file here. Now, after opening this, I will open index.html, the primary file used to load our website's homepage. Notice the build or software he created, but the session has reached game over or finished. This developer built a truly exceptional game. But yeah, the system will detect or identify when you cross these virtual borders. Notice how it recognizes you exceeding the set limits. Notice how capable Opus 4.8 is for building this excellent game. If you need to modify your branch, which is a version of code, simply press the dot key now to launch the IDE, your integrated development environment. You can comfortably modify or change the settings inside. First, export your code to a local IDE, a specialized programming environment. So if you exhaust your platform credits or usage limits, you can simply transition to a platform like Anti-Gravity and continue your project there now. By launching or opening Kiro, I can easily show you that I click or select the account button right here. After clicking account, the system starts loading, which means it is briefly processing data. I will not use cuts to skip footage. I'll show you live, in real time, that my Kiro Pro plan subscription remains available. Notice that my Kiro Pro plan, or premium subscription tier, is currently active and enabled, which means I can now utilize all of these available features. In that previous video, I performed a live demonstration showing the process. Now, I will open this specific project, which is the folder containing our code, to illustrate the actual functionality, or how the features work, so you can clearly see how the software we are developing operates. Notice that I am using Claude Opus 4.8, a sophisticated language model, and I will show you the internal interface, or dashboard, to verify this version. If you find this hard to believe, while many users successfully applied this workaround, or temporary fix, others discovered that this specific technique did not actually function correctly for them. I'm now running the Claude Opus 4.8 model. I have now finished demonstrating the entire process here. Please do not worry, because I have identified an alternative or substitute software. Explaining how to achieve unlimited or endless usage is unnecessary, since everyone owns a Gmail account, which allows you to simply register new profiles or user identities to continue your work without any interruptions. That wraps up this tutorial, or guided lesson. So look forward to our next video, providing more informative walkthroughs, which are step-by-step demonstrations, and similar content for your future learning. First, please check out our channel or creator page. Next, subscribe to follow for updates. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.